If there's one thing that I've learned in life, it's that anything can become a hobby or a passion, regardless of how simple or mundane it is. And to illustrate this principle, I wanted to describe one of my personal hobbies, which is washing cars. With washing cars, it's something that all of us have some level of experience with, but as with most things, it has multiple tiers or levels of quality. Kind of the good level. There's taking your car to an automatic car wash, a couple times a month, and having a machine take care of washing your car for you. At the better level, there's grabbing your own towel and bucket and hose, going out in the driveway and taking care of washing the car real quick. But then at the upper tier, the best level, there's time and effort that goes into finding the right materials, the right tools, to help you really take a car wash to the next level to make it last better, look better, and be more of a rewarding experience over just a chore that has to be completed. So there are 6 simple steps to elevate the car wash to the next level, and they are to rinse, wash, agitate, rinse again, dry, and protect. So the first step is to rinse. You start from the top of the car and work your way down. Start with the roof and take a hose or a pressure washer and rinse off as much of the loose dirt and debris as you can. This helps to add water to lubricate for the next steps, and prepares the surface to receive the next step, which is to wash or to add soap. So the way that I prefer to do this is what's with a special tool. It's called a foam cannon. So what this does, it's a special nozzle that has a container of foam, soap attached to the bottom, and it attaches to a pressure washer. So you're able to spray down the surface of a car with a thick layer of suds or with soap. And that soap grabs all of the loose dirt and the more ground in contaminants in the paint and helps to gather it together and helps it to fall off of the car. From here, you'll agitate. So you'll take a towel or a microfiber cloth, or in this case, I have what's called a wash mitt. It's simply a double-sided microfiber towel that has lots of pores and little fingers to help get into the grooves and the crevices in a car, and it does a good job of grabbing those loose contaminants. You simply get it wet in a bucket of car soap. You'll want to wash with left to right motions or up and down motions. Avoid using circular swirls, as a lot of people often do. You want to make sure to avoid those because they'll leave small surface scratches in the clear coat of the paint. And as time goes on, the more and more the car gets washed in with circles, the paint looks more dull and it wears down faster with this motion. So after you've washed down the car, you've agitated the soap that's there, rinsing your mitt in between dunks. The next step is to rinse the car again. And so following the same pattern that you did the first time, grab your hose or your pressure washer and start from the top of the car and rinse down to get the last of the soap and the debris off the car. From there, you'll dry. So you can grab an old bath towel, or what I use is a purpose-built microfiber drying towel. And the benefit of this is that this is a large surface and it's very absorbent. So with this one towel, I'm able to dry off a complete car. It saves time, and I'm able to get more of the moisture taken off the surface of the car, so it dries cleaner and has less spotting. So after the car's been dried, the final step is to go and protect the paint to make sure that your work is not in vain, and to help make the wash last as long as possible. And this is the part that really takes it from a better situation to a best. And so what I'll do is take something like this, a spray wax or a protectant, and just put a light coat on the car, and then take another microfiber towel, wipe off the spray, and then buffs to a shine. And so what this does is it does a good job at getting rid of any leftover water spots or any little bits of dirt or grime that are left, and really takes the finish and bumps it up to that next level and makes it look as good as possible. And following the simple steps of rinse, wash, agitate, rinse, dry, and protect, you're able to have the best result possible, and it doesn't take any more time than doing the lower tier or the better wash. And I know that this is something that can be done by anybody, and it can is a good example of a passion for something that's simple on the surface, but when you dive into it, becomes far more complex and far more rewarding.